Caralho, novinha.
Come muito, novinho.
Why you eat so much like this?
Because I need to get bigger.
Go to the fats.
Go to the booty.
Go to the booty.
Gonna work out with
Welcome, guys,
Hello.
to De Frente com Titi. That's the name of the program.
This is gonna be
There's
fun.
a show in Brazil that they call De Frente com Gabi. And now it's De Frente com Titi.
Ai, pai.
Vai,
Não, não, novinha.
Não, novinha. So, let's start talking. Walter Fernandes, Valtinho, Neira, Black Panther. A lot of names for the same person. Tell the guys where you are. And when? What year is this? You don't know how long this
You
video is
gotta
gonna be
take
No,
online.
because this bread is so fucking good. So we are here in Cologne, and I'm from Rio de Janeiro. You know.
Yeah. Let's do just one more thing.
Close.
Close.
Because like our food don't need to get cold.
Yeah. And I don't need to hear the train.
Oh yeah.
So, you are from Rio
I'm from Rio de Janeiro.
Rio de Janeiro.
Especially like one city. I think like the northeast from Brazil. I don't know how we call, but in Brazil we call like Baixada Fluminense. That is directly from Duque de Caxias. So I live there, and the truth is that I don't know where I live anymore. Because like I'm traveling fuck a lot, so I think I don't have like home anymore. Because of that, I brought all my stuff, like my important stuff,
Like PlayStation.
my PlayStation.
I would do the same.
He has a PlayStation and a
The screen
portable
TV.
TV.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. I need to buy one of those. Important things needs to be close to us, right?
Yes. Go ahead.
Did you start to dance there in Rio? Can you tell us
Yeah.
a little bit of your dance story?
My dance story was like really funny because who put me in dance, you know, who would like try to arrange the dance for me was my mom. And she was like, she has a dream that she wants to have one son that dance a lot. And then
How many sons?
Yeah, no, I have like she has two, me and my brother.
Yeah.
But the part of my father, we have more for two girls
Okay.
and more two men.
Uh-huh.
And then she just like, okay, you need to enter in the school. And my mom was working in Panema, like in the Galeria. And like in above, like in the first floor, they had like school of Jaime Rocha Ipanema. And it was so funny because now my hair is like long, yes, but in that time I have my hair was here.
Whoa.
In the whole line of my shoulder. It was like really funny, and then everyone was calling me Michael Jackson. I don't know why, but it's okay. And then I started to dance, but the first 2 weeks, no, the first week was okay. I was learning like a lot, of course not. And then I was scared. The next week I was like, no, I don't want to go anymore.
Yeah.
Because like so difficult. I was learning like these Tuesdays was like Wednesday and Thursday. That are the only.
You were learning Zouk or
I was, no,
Dança de Salão?
Dança de Salão in general.
Ballroom dance.
And then this day we had like 4 hours of class. We had like Dança de Salão, that we had like Soltinho, Bolero, Samba de Gafieira. We had in those days also Tango, Samba de Gafieira, Zouk, Salsa. It's like it's too many things in the one day, you know?
Yeah.
So, and then I was scared because I was participating for the intermediate class, almost advanced. And I was like, oh shit. I think this is so hard for me, you know?
How old were you this
I
time?
was like with 15 years old.
Crazy. a lot of
Just
people.
one second.
Yeah. So
This fucking bread is so fucking good.
You're
I love
Italian,
it.
man.
Né não, novinha?
Britzel.
Britzel.
Laugenstangen. Okay. Yeah.
Britzel. Almoçando. That's nice.
Besoffene Brasis.
Besoffen
Schön
na
war das
Brase.
mit dem besoffenen
Schön war das mit dem
Ah,
besoffenen
schön
Brasis.
é. Besoffen na Brase.
That was good.
Caralho. Pica, cara. Chama, bonita.
Okay. So a lot of people know you from samba. Yeah? So
Yeah.
how was it? When did you decide to specialize in samba or zouk? How was it?
In the school, we have like every school of Jardim, we have like 10 minutes of a break.
Mm-hmm.
So in these 10 minutes, me and my friend, like Henrique, we start to dance. Like, let's learn some stuff, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then Henrique has like more years than me, like in the dance school, you know? Like when I entered, he had like 70s already, so he's already understand like almost everything. So I was close to him. And this day it was like really funny because every time we just take this time like 10 minutes just to enjoy how we dance. So we need to train.
Mm-hmm.
So and then we was watching like a lot of things like from samba. For example, we watch like the company that I love it, like the Ciadão, that's it, like organized by Patrick Carvalho and his ex-wife, Adriana. And we was watching these guys like a lot, you know, like, oh my god, I need to watch them. I was like, watch like Leo Fortes and Robertinho. I was like, when I enters and then I'll look them and then they inspire me a lot to dance samba, you know, because they do like both styles, also funkeado and traditional.
Yeah.
And then me and him was training a lot, just like in 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, like in 4 hours, we have like 40 minutes to train everything. We start to learn like, bro, like a lot. And then we train also Zouk. So, and then today I know like the way that I should be like a follow because of him.
Training
You
with
know,
him.
was training with
Yeah.
him and then we are like exchanging.
Both roles.
Yeah. And then after that, the people in our schools get like a little jealous because we in the Jaime we have like the idea in Jaime Ipanema that the student pay for you a contract. So you just need to dance with them like for 1 hour, you know, because we are like bolsista, you know.
But they don't have this in Europe.
No.
They have a lot in Brazil.
This is gonna be like
This contract
in Europe.
thing, right?
It's gonna be like I think it's gonna work.
Maybe will arrive. Yeah.
You know, because like there are some people that don't want to dance with, for example, with the beginners or something like that because they are a beginner and they don't want to stop the improvement, you know, the development. So and then we have this and this time we had like all the contract. And then this seems like I was come to the school like more every day in my life, like from Monday till Monday. You know, we never get the rest. So all the time we were there dancing.
Where is the butter?
Na geladeira.
Ganz rein.
Na geladeira do lado direito.
Ah, não. Tá na geladeira. Quem põe manteiga na geladeira? Tem dois tipos de pessoa.
Habe ich nicht gemacht.
Pessoas que põem manteiga na geladeira, foi ele.
Mas
E pessoas que não põem.
eu coloco
Because I
sempre.
learned from him that you
Vai
don't
ficar
do that.
duro, como é que vai passar no pão?
Because in Brazil we have like, you know, a lot of bugs.
What?
Bugs.
Bugs. I understood butts.
No,
So,
also.
okay.
Also.
True, but okay.
The rest. So all the time we were there dancing. And then we have like a lot of contract. In the total, we had almost like 15, something like that contract with the student. The student pay like a little bit more on their budget of their
The
monthly fee.
Yeah.
And then we just had, and then we still train. And
Yeah.
after that, just some friend of us like arrive, and then we bring them for us, you know, because it was like a girl, we need a girl to dance. So we brought like, come on, be close to us because we need a girl. But we have a lot of friends, but the people that stayed more close to us was that person, like
Yeah.
that we call like Fernanda was like one of the girls that we train a lot, and then we have like a lot of things, a lot of experience, you know, to train, and it was really good.
Cool. So that's how you practice samba and
Samba
zouk.
and zouk.
And how was your
The
how you
transition.
say how when was the time that you start getting invitations to teach, invitations, and finally invitation in Europe?
So this because in samba, after I had one problem in the jam school. That also is my fault as well. But I think that we have like misunderstanding about like some couple of agreements.
Yeah.
Because of that. So some people get jealous and they try to just like made like gossip a lot of gossip. So and then I don't like this. And then that is one moment that I just like, okay, I'm freaking out. So I'm gonna go out because I don't want to stay in one place like this.
Yeah.
You know. And then at this the same time I was working in Copacabana. And then there's like a rules of Jaime that we cannot do learn with different people, just with this Jaime school.
Yeah.
But for me, it was like I never not accept, but in my body, all the time reject like the way that Jaime dance like somebody affair, for example. I was watching something on the YouTube, and I was like, oh my god, I need to go there.
Yeah.
And then after that, I go out, and then I enter the Ciadon, the company that I was mentioning before. And then I enter there, and then I start to train with them like samba a lot, but I never forgot zouk.
Yeah.
I always go like samba, and after the train of samba, I go direct to the zouk party.
Okay.
You know, so I arrive in the house like almost like 4 a.m.
Yeah.
and then I need to leave the house at 5 a.m. to go to the school. So and then I just have time to sleep on the bus because we have a lot of traffic. It's like get like 1 hour and a half to get the school, and then I was like, oh my god, I need to sleep. And then I slept like an angel, you know,
On the bus.
on the bus. And this was the time when I entered the Ciadon, the people get like know me a little bit more, know that I was like only because of Ciadon is like the big company of samba in Rio de Janeiro.
How
that
old
time.
were you there?
This time I think was like with 17 to 18. No,
How old are you now?
now I have 26.
26. All right.
Now I have 26.
Yeah, 2020.
2020. Yeah, 20.
It's filming?
Yeah, it's filming. Então vamos lá, vamos
Did
continuar.
you eating like not very well, very beautiful?
Not beautiful now.
So when
But I'm
was
hungry, sorry.
When you're hungry, you do what?
you eat?
A lot.
Novinha. When was the first invitation to Europe?
To Europe, it's not Europe, but I can say Europe was
Or
like
international?
yeah, international, like to teach. Was in Russia, the city like Nizhny Novgorod. It's like we have like 3 cities in Russia that is really big city. Nizhny Novgorod, Moscow, and St. Petersburg. They're like the main cities over there. So I got the invitation because of the Renata Zouk Championship that I was participating, and then my organized like Angelica, that she's like my friend a lot. I love her, and she was like trying to talk to me in English, but
That time.
you know what happened? Google Translate. And I was like, right, show her. Oh yeah, and then she right, show me. So
Oh, yeah.
we had this conversation. And then it was in Russia, and she invited me for 2 months.
This was when?
2014.
And we have 2020 right now.
Now it's 2020. 2014, yes.
Mhm.
It was more like that,
Cool.
you know.
That was the first time.
It was my first time. And after that, because also like one of its great good friend, like Kate Bagreska, she was like helping me fucking a lot, bro. So in English, she's helped me like a lot, a lot. So I start to learn English more because of her, those people there.
Alright.
It's
So,
nice.
when I started to, I knew you already. You were already the Walter.
Oh my god.
But did
No,
you
I'm
have-
like Walter. No, no,
Walter,
Walter.
Walter.
It's not like continue, okay, guys? For in German.
Walter. Did you have any kind of how you say breakdown? No, like
Like
no.
holidays?
I mean some video that
Like,
that with this video you explode and then you got famous and then you got like more invitations. How do you call this?
yeah.
Not breakdown. Please, English people.
Like flash. The flash.
You know what I mean,
like
right?
flash point. You know, like
what
the-
happens when Brazilians try to speak English?
English
This-
is like that. You know, like the moment that I rising.
Yeah, like something that
The
made
rise
you
of Walter.
you
Like the
you
rising Walter.
rising Walter. Weiter.
Walter,
Weiter.
rising Walter.
Huh?
Rise of
Did you
Walter.
have something like
Can we
this
call
or
this video like this?
The
The
Rise
Rise
of
of
Walter.
Walter.
Yeah.
And I put my face on the sun.
Gonna be Teletubbies.
The moment that I rising.
Yeah, like something that
The
made
Rise of
you
Walter.
you
Like the
you
rising Walter.
rising Walter. Weiter.
Walter,
Weiter.
rising Walter.
Huh?
Rise of
Did you
Walter.
have something like
Can we
this
call
or
this video like this?
The Rise
of Walter.
Yeah.
And I put my face on the sun.
Gonna be Teletubbies.
So I think that when I was start to dance with Oksana Andreeva, I think like was like the moment that I really
In Russia, right?
in Russia because
Hatsana.
Hot Sana, she's like, you know, she's like almost soulmate. You know, we are so we understand each other like in the eyes. You know, it's like it's really strange because I never had this connection to work before. And then she was inviting me to go to Russia to work with her and Anikas in Carioca dance. And then we have the dance all the time. We have like cool dance, you know. I met her in Brazil and then we have like 2 hours dance, like a lot. And then I just stopped and was like, oh my God, what happened? Like in Rio, we danced like 2, 3, 4 songs. But with her, like 2 hours, like in the end of the party, everyone's like tired, like almost The Walking Dead, you know? In these low songs, the people like try to breathe and then everything. And then we are dancing, you know? And then what I think was the moment that I just like go more because when I was dancing with her, everyone loved it because we have a really good connection.
Yeah.
And then we understand each other like so easy. I think this was like the moment when I was dancing with her. But that is like one video I like a lot. That's one, almost like our last job. Was like in Novosibirsk in Siberia.
Yay! What's up, family?
Siberia,
Siberia family.
Russia family.
Yeah.
Like in Novosibirsk. And then we have like one demo that I really love this demo a lot.
Actually, about videos, I want to ask you. I'm gonna ask all 3 questions and then you can answer maybe then together.
Okay.
One, what's your favorite? One of your favorite demos. One of your favorite Jack and Jills.
Porra!
And if someone asks you, can you please show me how you dance? Which video you would
Puta
show?
que pariu! This is so fucking hard!
I hate these questions when people are asking me, but okay.
This is really fucking
you need
hard,
to
bro.
answer, yeah.
You put me like in the
Spotlight.
corner.
in the spotlight, but it's really I have no way to escape.
Everyone's gonna
Nope.
Google the demo and the
Yeah.
Jack and
Oh
Jill.
shit!
Choose wisely.
Oh my god!
Bye.
Bro.
Bye.
Ah shit!
Vai no vinho, vai.
Caralho.
Maybe it's one video for
So,
almost all of them.
I love this video, but the video that I get more famous, like that is more views right now, that I have, it's with the Hannah. It's like 1,001,500,000.
Atlanta,
The of Zouk Atlanta, that was like we dance in DC.
Yeah.
The music of my friend, Caio G. He's amazing. Ta-na-na-na. Like pegada brasileira, top. But the video that I really like, that I was like the video that I was dancing like middle of things in Zouk Bremen, here in Germany, in Bremen,
With whom?
with Oksana. I think this video that I love it, like the way that I dance.
Okay.
I think like all my video when I dance with Oksana is like it's cool. I like a lot. You know, my mama just watching it. She was she just like
Yeah.
do these stuffs when the people drunk do. The best Jack and Jill, I think was like not the best dance, but I think that one of my favorite Jack and Jill, that when I was dancing with shit. This is so hard. I had like so many. I can like put
Yeah, come on, choose one.
only one.
One.
No,
Yeah.
no.
One.
Come on.
One.
You wanted to say one now. Which was it?
Come on, say it.
Bullshit.
It doesn't mean that the other
I
ones are
think
not
with
good.
I think the one that I like a lot with the. I think with the. It's hard. With the Jessica London
In
In-
Zouk Atlanta as well, right?
in the DC Zouk,
This is okay.
but also has like this video in Zouk Atlanta.
Okay.
But and one of what? What the last
Well,
question?
were as a demo, favorite demo, favorite
Uh-huh.
Jack and Jill, and one video that you would show and say that's how I dance, that's how
It's-
Baita
Yeah,
dance.
this video what I dance like is really different because every year I don't like to stay in the same spot like all the time to dance like in one type of the way. Like I'm gonna dance traditional with the hands like this. No, I like to feel in the music. But one demo that I really like to express like their connection is gonna be with Oksana.
Yeah.
Middle thing is like more chilling. It's not like chilling the way that's oh my god they do a lot of stuff. I think also with Oksana in Zouk Bremen. But the video that I have a lot of fun was with the Hannah when we in Zouk DC.
Yeah.
So yeah, sorry. And then you can see like different type of Walter, you know, in different area,
Okay.
you know.
So Walter, you are very creative.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
No.
So tell us how can we be more creative on the dance? What do you advise? How do you practice or
This is really strange because I'm not like so creative like that when the people think that I am, but I like to take the influence of the other dancers. For example, I like to see a lot funk movements. For example, like a passinho that we have like in Brazil a lot. I like a lot
Brazilian funk?
Brazilian funk. It's not like no, also this funk as well. It's like getting
It's
like
like a
really
lot of-
stuff. I just like also charm, the Brazilian charm, like R&B, like their 90 years, like for that point, you know, like the black people do like a lot of moving, really nice. And hip hop, you know, hip hop. I think like I like to see a lot.
Yeah.
So and then I get this influence, I try to understand how they think to make my dance be better, you know, not
Yeah.
to like to copy someone, but try to offer all the time good vibes for every dance, you know, every control. But first thing that I really like, it's like to hear the music. You know the rules. When you know the rules, you can break the rules without disrespect the rules. You know, for me, this is like
It's constructive things, right?
the most important.
Yeah.
So when you know, okay, I know that the movement is like this. Okay, I'm gonna break the movement in my body, and then I'm gonna do the same movement. So it's gonna be like the same result. So and then you have your own personality, the way that you like to move, and not the way that the teacher say you should dance like this and this and this. You know, no, you have this. So now with this, for example, with this bread, you can choose, or you put Nutella, or you put like cream cheese,
Yeah.
or you put like peanut cream. You
To
know,
the bread.
it's to the bread, but we have like
That's
something.
how you.
How is your taste? You know,
Nice.
for to be better dance, I need to take care about the rules. I need to take care about my partner. I need to take care about the scene. I need to take care like how I gonna dress in the scene.
So, what are your tips for two different people?
Puta que pariu.
Dancers that want to become a great dancer, and teachers.
Why you just like ask me like really fucking hard
Come on, man.
questions?
De frente com o Titi.
Caralho.
Making me think.
So what do you say for those that want to become a great dancer and for those who want to become a good teacher? What are your, yeah,
This is hard
tip?
because I don't know if I'm a good teacher or not, but it's okay. But I think like
I
for
think it is so. my
for your opinion.
my opinion counts.
My opinion as well, so
Yeah.
that's two people.
Oh, okay. Germany
Two against
novinha.
one. So.
Germany novinha.
I think like first to start like to be a good teacher, you need to love it, to how you can communicate with the people, how you can connect with the people. You know,
Yeah.
it's like the teacher teach you how's the life. It's like your mom. Your mom's like made yourself create you like you burn for the word, not you burn to stay in the house. I think the teacher needs to be like more like this. You know, you need to teach the student how they can like gain the word, and not they can like be for themselves like really. How can I say like stay too much inside? You need to be more outside. I think that the good teacher need to develop this on the people. You know, like try to extract every good vibes and then try to transform these people. For example, one word that Jaime was saying a lot, that you have like two really important moments in your life. When you burn, when you start to dance. You know,
Yeah.
this for me is like, this was the click.
You were born again, reborn.
So you are
Something.
reborn,
Yeah.
you know. So for me, that this is the most important. To be a good teacher, you need to have like really good communicate with the student,
Yeah.
you know. And then also have like you need to the technique. You don't need to have like you really a boring class, you know.
Yeah.
So you need to all the time manage this.
Right.
So, but the first thing is like to love to connect with the people first.
Yeah.
How the people connect to you, and then you try to teach them what's the best for them, you know, and your vision. So that's everyone has like one vision different.
Nice.
For become a better dancer, it's hard because you need to love what you're doing. Even when you eat, even when you drink, even when you step on the street, you need to love this. So when I dance, it's like the social is totally different for a Walter teacher. You know, the Walter teacher is not totally different. I'd say in German. Walter. Yeah, Walter teacher is like totally different. But Walter dancer, he just like, I create some like fire, like a flame inside of me that I want to keep dance all the time. I want to keep it better all the time.
Yeah.
Better than me, better than yesterday, better than like minute ago. I need to be better. To be better dance, I need to take care about the rules. I need to take care about my partner. I need to take care about the scene. I need to take care like how I gonna dress in the scene. For example, if I gonna dress in the scene like really strange, doesn't matter if like if Walter, but you are judge people. No, I'm not judge people. But for me, it's like I want to feel comfortable with the clothes that I wear. You know, it's like it's really important to be part of the scene for to be a good dancer. You know, to be like, okay, this is the flame, and then I want to spread this flame. You know, I want to burn everyone with this love. You know, I have like my friend, like my childhood, was like really nice because now my friends came to my party, and then we have what? Only dancers. And then this friend of mine, they came, and then they say, Walter, this is like completely different words that we expect that you're already there, like you live it. And I was like, bro, this is like my word right now, you know?
Right.
And then you always get shocked because I'm from Duque de Caxias, like, it's like I'm poor, you know? And my mom has like the collection, like, we lost our grandmother, I lost my grandmother, and then we have like really bad time.
Yeah.
When I started to dance, my mom was like, take the garbage to go to the garbage station to throw the garbage there, and then come back to just to get like in euro can be like €1.50, you know, for each garbage. You know, they like the bar of garbage and things like that. So, and then he told me like, Walter, now you are here. I say, yeah, because I'm reborn. For me, it's like the most important thing. Because of that, I bring all this feeling and then I transform in this with the responsibility, know the rules, broke the rules, respect the rules, take care of my partner, take care about my body, take care of the way that I speak, take care about everything stay around of me. I think like this is like, for me to be like good dancer, you know, to take care, respect, most important thing.
Very good.
Very good.
Thank you, Walter. Thank you so much.
Thank you, bro.
Man,
Different
was,
Kutiti.
Amazing weekend.
We need to create like some different Kutiti and then one like
One logo or something.
one logo, one hand, something like you like.
My hand is full on
It's like-
Nutella.
It's like de frente com Titi.
Tite.
Caralho.
Viado,
Não,
mano.
moleque, de frente com Titi.
Caralho.
Porra, moleque. Não, só.
I know this guy. Guys, follow us on all the social medias, Brazilian Dance Cologne. I'm gonna put the Instagram from Walter, Emilia, mine, from everybody in the world there.
So everybody that we mentioned here, I think we're gonna put like everything on the
Yes.
description.
So we see each other on the dance floor, hopefully soon.
For sure, de frente com Titi.
Neira, neira, neira.
Valeu! Putz, grila. Ai, pai, para. E a novinha?
E a novinha? E a German novinha?